we must have Mercy. And we must have the medic.
All I can tell you about this next reaction is that it will be excruciating.
It will be excruciating for at least one of the combatants. Because, well, actually, both of them are healers. Although I think Zenyatta versus Medic would be interesting as well. But Mercy, she's also an angelic type of character.
Yeah, whereas the Medic was trained during the time when the Hippocratic Oath had been downgraded to a Hippocratic suggestion. Can't take credit for that. Actually, in his backstory.
That's hilarious. I love that.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Morbid curiosity with how things work.
So
my kind of guy, really. I mean, you know.
So, okay. Once again, we are in the midst of the battles between Team Fortress 2 and Overwatch. Okay. This will keep going as long as both of these games are still immensely popular.
Which means it's going to keep going forever.
Yeah, because both of these games, well, Team Fortress 2, unless Valve completely comes out of nowhere and does like a year of 3, where, you know, like maybe 2018 they do like the year of 3.
So, interesting fact, Gabe Newell recently did an AMA. Yeah, he specifically said the number 3 must not be mentioned. So, yeah.
Valve is a very interesting case study, especially in the free market corner of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. They, so he's also said that the reason they keep things quiet is because the way their company works, they're much more willing to cancel something much further along in development if it's not working. So,
damn.
You know,
But when's the last time they came out with a game? Dota 2? Which was 2009, 2010?
I don't think it's been quite that long.
Or 2012, maybe.
Yeah. They have said that there's a pretty good chance for a new IP in the Half-Life Portal universe.
But still, man.
Yeah, so,
I mean, what is wrong with him counting the 3? I mean, seriously, guys.
He specifically said the number 3 must not be mentioned.
I don't give a damn. Gaben, you're disappointing a lot of us.
Don't threaten the man.
What?
I wouldn't fight him.
What? What's he going to do? Disappoint me even more?
He'll just ban us from Steam.
That'd be sad.
There go.
Too bad I'd have to go to Origin, which now Mass Effect 2 is free on Origin.
There go all of our games, Nate.
He banned me, maybe not you. Maybe because I'm the one speaking bad about him.
Yeah. Please, Gaben, have mercy.
Shit.
Have mercy or have medic.
Have mercy or have medic. Okay.
You've
brought it back around.
You've done well.
Good one.
You've done well.
Okay,
all right.
so
You're welcome,
Mercy
everybody.
versus Medic rap battle by JT Machinima. Also a little bit of a bonus before we get started. Our Patreon, we have actually started listing all of our Patreon supporters down in our
the
description. Thank you.
Words are hard.
3-syllable words. I mean, they overheat my brain. What can I say? It's like I'm.
Well, clearly you can't say anything longer than 2 syllables.
What? Why? How is that
possible?
No. I tried to say possible.
If I have to explain the joke, it's not funny. Okay, moving on.
So
Patreon supporters in the description.
Yeah, Patreon supporters in the description. We'd like to give thanks to all of them. Call them our patron saints of the Renegade Nation. Thank you once again. Also, if you wish to be a patron saint, feel free to go to our Patreon page. It is listed down below in the description. And hey, if you feel the need to donate, go right ahead.
Yeah, do what you want.
And well, I think that's gonna do it for a little bit of the crowd pleasing.
Well,
so
gentlemen.
Oh yes, go ahead.
Place your bets. I mean, I already know where my bet is going.
Yeah,
everybody knows where my bet is going.
That's why I think Zenyatta versus Medic would have been a better one for you because that would have been harder to choose.
Like, I mean,
that'd have been harder to choose.
I like Mercy, but Medic's my boy.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna have to probably go Medic as well because I have more experience with Medic. I played as Mercy sometimes, and it's fairly fun playing as Mercy, but I've enjoyed playing as Zenyatta more than I've enjoyed playing as Mercy.
Zenyatta's really, really fun.
Yeah. Micah?
I've never played either of these titles, so I don't have a dog in the fight.
Mm-hmm.
I've been exposed to a lot of the content. But I'm going to be contrarian and go with Mercy.
Oh,
all right.
well,
Okay.
there we go.
All right.
So we got 2 for Medic.
Even the playing field. All right.
So we
I
got 2 for
respect it.
Medic, 1 for Mercy.
All right. Well,
this will be interesting. So
let's get in there.
yeah, in the words of our our most famous off-screen renegade, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Bean footage.
I miss Caleb until he comes back. And
And
I'm like,
you realize he's a
why-
total jerk.
He is. Ooh. 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 Just for what he is setting. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Oh.
All right, now listen. Oops. Story of my life. Ooh.
Red rum, red rum. That's true.
Oh, I love the crossbow.
Now, in terms of support, no, the medic's really the only one that can do like proper healing, right?
There are other classes that can do a little bit. True. Ooh, no.
That was a little lowbrow.
That's a little lowbrow.
Maybe we can reach this little agreement. When it comes to healers, everybody needs them, and we get no credit. Well said, medic.
Can I get a heal over here?
Story of my freaking life.
Well, okay. Whenever you're in a game,
Ooh.
Hey, can I get a heal over here?
Oh, there you go.
Where are the healers at? Come on, I've died like 3 times. Where are the healers? I need some healers. Somebody, can I get some support? We need some heal. Oh my god, I need a res. Hello? Oh, come on, why weren't you buffing my attack?
1, 2,
Somebody,
3.
res.
Do not think we bought enough body bags.
well,
I always level up restoration.
There you go, man.
Mostly because I usually wear light armor, so.
Yeah. Even wearing heavy armor, I'm still just like,
That's
man,
true.
restoration.
yeah, restoration is good.
Seriously, if we can ever do like a Skyrim co-op thing through a mod, I will be your medic. I will medic for you so hard.
Well, usually I'm okay because I'm a stealthy character and I always initiate combat with a bow. And I usually have like a heavy armor character like Lydia.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask y'all something.
All right.
In terms of these two, who do you think is more effective in terms of gameplay? You and me. Okay, Ben, you and I have both played. As them. I was going to say, because you want to preface this importance. There are multiple supports in Overwatch. I mean, multiple like dedicated healers.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Zenyatta and you've got Mercy. Gosh, who else?
Let's see. You've got Lucio.
Oh yeah, Lucio's a good healer.
Yeah.
Also, Soldier 76 has a healing.
Soldier
item.
76 can do a little healing.
Yeah.
Ana can do a little healing.
Yeah, Ana as well. And you see that's the crazy thing. Whereas Medic stands alone as the lone like solid healer.
Yeah, so there are some weapons that let other classes do a little bit of healing. For example, the Scout has a jar of radioactive milk that he can hit somebody with, and then
They can heal
60% of the damage you deal to that person, you regain as health.
up. Okay.
Or the soldier has a pack that after he's done enough damage, he can activate an area buff around him.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're in that circle and you deal damage, you regain part of that as health. But yeah, I mean, beyond that, Medic's your man for healing. I mean, there's also the heavy dropping a sandwich for you, but that's really more, hey, I need to heal my medic. Sandwich. And then, but
yeah,
I mean, engineer of course can drop a dispenser, but honestly, like mobile healing, medic's your guy.
Yeah.
All of those are secondary at best.
That's fair. That's fair.
But as far as for most effective healing wise, I think, I don't know. I don't think Mercy's really the most effective healer there.
No,
I think Zenyatta does better. Yeah.
Zenyatta's the more pure healer.
Yeah.
And plus, he doesn't have like a gun. He has like blades he throws.
No, he's got the orbs.
Oh yeah, the orbs.
Yeah, which he can charge that up and deal some damage, but honestly, when I play him, I hardly ever do any attacking.
Yeah,
because I'm managing the heal and the debuff on the opponent.
Yeah,
so
and you see that's
and then
what,
his ultimate is the area heal. So that's pretty useful. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I've saved a couple games that way.
Yeah,
But honestly, as to who's the better healer, medic all day.
Okay. Yeah. So
I mean a little bit of damage buff here and there. Yeah, that's fine. But while you're applying a damage buff, you're not healing. The medic has the I've forgotten names of weapons now. Crap. The amputator, which
Yeah.
It's a bone saw?
yeah. So the amputator, he actually plays the saw. Like how people play the saw. Yeah. And it does an area around him that heals his team. He's got the Crusader's crossbow,
Yeah.
which is a pretty good long-range weapon if you can get used to the bullet drop. If you hit an opponent, you deal damage. If you hit a teammate, you heal twice as much as the damage you would have done. The Medigun, always classy. Medic's just got better options for it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And like I thought, okay, I've played Medic all these years. I should be able to pick up Mercy. I don't like Mercy. I like Zenyatta better.
Well, there you go. And
overall, in this one, yeah, I think Micah called it. Mercy went a little too lowbrow.
yeah, that was really the bit. Okay, in terms of the equality of these rap battles, they're usually like blow for blow, point for point.
Oh, yeah.
They're really even.
Oh, yeah.
That's really
JT Machinima does a very good job with that.
Yeah. So for me, I couldn't help but that one tell Adolf I'll see you in hell.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's a little
much.
too lowbrow. That's really the only thing that's what won it for me in terms of the medic.
See, that's what I expect from, TF2's Soldier.
Yeah. Tell Adolf I'll see you in hell.
Because he's all, yes, I served in World War II. I won several medals that I made myself. And when I was informed of the end of the war in 1948, I came home as a decorated hero. Yeah, 1948. You'll note that's
3 years.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
3 years after. Oh boy.
Yeah, honestly, I've got to give it to Medic. Medic I thought had some better digs without going, really lowbrow.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
How about you, Mike?
That's the way I got to call it.
I mean, yeah, nothing really pushed it over the top for me, like as far as like winning it, but I don't know. I feel like it's just it's kind of lazy to like pull out like a comparing someone to Hitler reference that you don't like.
Well, so the
boy.
as I understand it, there is sort of a rule of thumb. In that the first person to jump to comparing someone to Hitler loses the argument.
Yeah, that's what's like the ad hominem rule. It's like
Yes.
if you can irritate the other person into devolving to ad hominem, you've won.
They've tilted out sufficiently, finished them off.
Yeah, literally Hitler.
And it's just like
that's always the argument.
oh yeah, and unfortunately nowadays sometimes that comparison is apt. But as a general rule, that comparison is you've run out of things to say and you're just trying to stay in the game and you're failing. So yeah, I did like that they're just like, okay, team needs health again.
What do we do?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Story of my life.
Well,
Story of my freaking life.
it's usually
That is
how it
one thing
goes.
that I love about Overwatch over TF2. If I get my ultimate charged up and I die, I respawn with my ultimate charged up. Whereas if I'm at 98% on an Uber charge and I get killed, I go back to 0.
Oh boy. All right,
Kidding me.
so that's gonna do it. I guess until next time, signing off for the Renegades. I'm Nate,
I'm Ben.
Micah.
and we'll see you later, internet. Peace out.
Auf Wiedersehen!